That old playground still standing by the road, paint peeling off just like the years we've known. One swing moving in the midnight breeze, and suddenly you're right beside me. The grass is taller now than it used to be. The world feels smaller now than it did at 17. The moon hangs low above the county line, and every memory comes back tonight. Time keeps running like a river through the dark, but some old places still remember who we are. Empty swing tonight, moving back and forth, like it's holding on to moments we were never ready for. Empty swing tonight, under summer stars, keeping all the little pieces of our younger hearts. We used to stay here long after sunset fell, talking about tomorrow like we knew it well. The old basketball court still cracks beneath the light, and the wind still sounds the same tonight. I can almost hear the laughter in the air, like it never really left, like it's still somewhere hidden in the trees, waiting in the dark, living in the echoes of this park. Time keeps running like a river through the dark, but some old places still remember who we are. Empty swing tonight, moving back and forth, like it's holding on to moments we were never ready for. Empty swing tonight, under summer stars, keeping all the little pieces of our younger hearts. Baby, growing up means leaving things behind, but some roads stay forever inside your mind. Some nights return without a warning sign, like this old swing and this quiet sky. Empty swing tonight, still dancing in the breeze, like a photograph of childhood caught between the trees. Empty swing tonight, beneath the fading light, holding all the days we thought would never say goodbye. Empty swing tonight, still moving slow, like the years themselves don't wanna let go. One swing moving, nobody there, just the summer wind and the memories we share. one more turn to go. The headlights paint familiar lines on the road I know. The feels like quiet beneath the midnight sky, and every mile feels lighter the closer that I drive. The old grain silo still standing by the hill, watching over every season like it always will. I've been gone a long time, chasing distant lights, but something keeps on calling me back here tonight. Some roads take you away, some roads bring you back, and this one always knows exactly where I'm at. One more road home, beneath the stars above. Every mile carries a memory, every light carries love. One more road home, through the summer night, back to the places that shaped me, back to the familiar lights. The porch lights glow softly beyond the winding bend, like old friends waiting patiently for me again. The radio was playing a song from long ago. Funny how a simple melody can make the whole heart glow. The years move quickly like towns beyond the glass, but tonight I let the memories ride along at last. Some roads take you away, some roads bring you back, and this one always knows exactly where I'm at. One more road home, beneath the stars above. Every mile carries a memory, every light carries love. One more road home, through the summer night, back to the places that shape me, back to the familiar lights. Maybe home isn't a destination, maybe it's a feeling inside, the comfort of a familiar road on a quiet midnight drive. Maybe every road we travel leaves a mark upon the soul, and the ones that lead us home are the ones we treasure most. One more road home, the horizon drawing near. Every mile tells a story I've carried through the years. One more road home, the night is soft and slow, and for the first time in a while I don't feel alone. One more road home, one more road home, one more road home. The headlights fade, the stars remain, and home is waiting.
That old windmill still standing on the hill, turns slow against the stars like it always will. The road is quiet, the fields are sleeping now. Only the sound of the summer wind moving through somehow. The moon hangs low above the county fields, silver light across the grass, and everything feels still. I used to come here when the world felt too loud, just me and the night sky, far away from the crowd. Some places never leave you, even when you're gone. They wait beneath the moonlight long after moving on. Windmill in the dark, turning through the night, like a keeper of old memories hidden from the light. Windmill in the dark, watching over me, spinning through the years like a silent melody. Yeah, the creek still whispers beyond the old fence line, and the fireflies are dancing just like another time. I remember summer evenings, barefoot in the grass, thinking every perfect moment was always meant to last. Now the years feel different, the town feels far away, but standing here tonight, nothing really changed. Some places never leave you, even when you're gone. They wait beneath the moonlight long after moving on. Windmill in the dark, turning through the night, like a keeper of old memories hidden from the light. Windmill in the dark, watching over me, spinning through the years like a silent melody. Maybe time is like the wind, always moving on, yet somehow every memory keeps turning when it's gone. Round and round like the blades above, carrying pieces of the people we once were. Windmill in the dark, still turning slow tonight, underneath 1,000 stars, beneath the pale moonlight. Windmill in the dark, standing tall and free, keeping all the little dreams that made me who I'd be. Windmill in the dark, still turning in the breeze, still turning in the breeze. The wind keeps blowing, the stars keep shining, and the old windmill keeps turning.
That faded sign still hanging by the road. Half the letters gone, but I still know. We used to stand here back in younger days, a little roadside place where everybody knew your name. The parking lot is empty, the windows dark tonight, but I can still remember all those Friday night lights. Laughter through the doorway, music drifting slow. Funny how some places never really go. The paint may fade, the years may pass, but some memories always last. Beneath the faded sign, I still see the light of all the people and the stories that fill those summer nights. Beneath the faded sign, time stands still somehow. The world moved on, but part of me is there right now. Yeah. We used to stop there after long days in the sun, talking about tomorrow like it had already come. The jukebox played softly near the corner wall, and every dream we carried felt possible to us all. Now the road is quieter, the town sleeps earlier, but every mile I drive brings me back here. The paint may fade, the years may pass, but some memories always last. Beneath the faded sign, I still see the light of all the people and the stories that fill those summer nights. Beneath the faded sign, time stands still somehow. The world moved on, but part of me is there right now. Maybe nothing lasts forever, maybe that's the truth, but some places keep a piece of the people we once knew, like a photograph left out in the rain. Still beautiful despite the stains. Beneath the faded sign, the memories remain like echoes in the evening air, calling out my name. Beneath the faded sign, still glowing in my mind, a little piece of yesterday that time could never hide. The sign keeps fading, the road keeps rolling, but the story still remains.
The sun slipped down behind the trees, leaving gold across the fields. One by one the lanterns glowed like little stars the evening revealed. Children laughing down the road, music drifting through the air. The whole town gathered for the night, like nothing else existed there. I remember standing still, watching lights begin to shine, feeling like the world was slowing just for a little while. Some nights fade away, some stay forever, burning softly in your heart like warm September weather. Lanterns after sunset, lighting up the dark, tiny flames of memory still glowing in my heart. Lanterns after sunset, dancing in the night like all the dreams we carried floating in their light. The old church bell rang softly across the evening breeze, couples walking through the meadow beneath the cedar trees. Someone played a worn out guitar near the edge of town, and every face was smiling as the stars came out around. Back then we didn't know how fast the years would fly. We just lived inside the moment beneath that summer sky. Some nights fade away, some stay forever, burning softly in your heart like warm September weather. Lanterns after sunset, lighting up the dark, tiny flames of memory still glowing in my heart. heaven touch the ground. Lanterns after sunset, still shining in my mind, like scattered pieces of yesterday frozen in time. Lanterns after sunset, still lighting up the way through every road I've traveled and every passing day. Lanterns after sunset, still burning bright, still burning bright. The lanterns faded, the night moved on, but their light still lingers on.
County road fading in the rear view light, one gas station glowing in the night. Mama's porch still shining down the hill, like it's waiting for me standing still. Radio low, windows halfway down, dusting memories drifting through this town. Every mile feels heavier somehow, but I can't turn around now. The stars look bigger out here than they ever do in the city sky, and every goodbye feels a little harder tonight. Beyond the county line, I'm leaving more than rows behind. Every field and every sign, life somewhere in this heart of mine. Beyond the county line, chasing dreams I cannot find. But no matter where I go, a piece of me stays behind. Old baseball field beside the creek still looks the same after all these weeks. The diner where we stayed too late, talking about escaping this place. Now the highway stretches out ahead with 1,000 lights painted red. I always said I'd leave someday. Funny how hard it is today. The stars look bigger out here than they ever do in the city sky, and every goodbye feels a little harder tonight. Beyond the county line, I'm leaving more than rows behind. Every field and every sign, life somewhere in this heart of mine. Beyond the county line, chasing dreams I cannot find. But no matter where I go, a piece of me stays behind. Changes nothing at all. Beyond the county line, the headlights cut through the dark tonight. Every memory shining bright, like fireflies in somber light. Beyond the county line, the world keeps rolling by, but every road I've ever known still leads me home inside. Beyond the county line, beyond the county line, beyond the county line. One last look at the town in my mirror, and the night carries me on.
Cold across the meadow as the evening settles in. The sunlight paints across the tall grass with colors soft and thin. The day is slowly leaving, but it doesn't feel goodbye. It feels like something beautiful resting in the sky. The wind moves through the wildflowers like a quiet melody, and every little shadow feels familiar to me. I stand and watch the horizon glow beneath the clouds, listening to the silence wrapped around me now. Some endings are gentle, some endings shine like the last light of summer across the countryside. Gold across the meadow, stretching far and wide, like every dream I've carried, walking by my side. Gold across the meadow, beneath the evening sky. 1,000 little memories turning into light. The old road through the pasture still winds beyond the hill. The creek keeps softly singing, and I think it always will. The years may keep on moving like clouds above the trees, but something in this moment feels timeless as can be. The stars begin appearing as the daylight fades away, and every golden memory finds a place to stay. Some endings are gentle, some endings shine like the last light of summer across the countryside. Gold across the meadow, stretching far and wide, like every dream I've carried, walking by my side. Gold across the meadow, beneath the evening sky. 1,000 little memories turning into light. Maybe every road we traveled, every season we went through, led us to this moment, this sky, this view. Maybe every memory, every laugh and every tear lives inside the golden light, still shining here. Gold across the meadow, still glowing in my heart, like the final page of a story, too beautiful to part. Gold across the meadow, the night begins to rise, but the warmth of every yesterday still lives inside. Gold across the meadow, gold across the meadow. The sun slips low, the fields grow still, and the golden light remains.
Gravel crunching underneath my tires, midnight stretching far beyond the wires. No street lights out here telling me where to go. Just a winding road that I've always known. Windows down, the summer air rolls in, carrying echoes of where I've been. Every mile feels like a photograph, scattered through a life that moved too fast. The stars don't ask questions, they just burn above, watching every road, every dream, every kind of love. Under a gravity sky, where the fields meet the night, I can hear the world breathing slow in the pale moonlight. Under a gravel sky, every worry drifts away, just me and the open road, till the break of day. Old fence posts leaning with the years, holding stories no one else can hear. A distant radio somewhere in the dark, sending little sparks across my heart. The creek still sings behind the trees, like it did when I was 17. Funny how the smallest sounds remain long after everything has changed. The stars don't ask questions, they just shine and wait above every goodbye, above every twist of fate. Under a gravel sky, where the fields meet the night, I can hear the world breathing slow in the pale moonlight. Under a gravel sky, every worry drifts away, just me and the open road, till the break of day. Maybe home isn't a place, maybe it's a feeling you carry through every highway, through every city, through every mile. Maybe that's why these roads still call my name. Under a gravel sky, the horizon opens wide. Every memory and dream riding side by side. Under a gravel sky, I still find a piece of me somewhere between the dust and the endless country breeze. Gravel beneath me, stars above me, and the road still leading on.
Beyond the blue horizon, beyond the blue horizon, beyond the blue horizon, where the daylight slowly fades, the fields stretch out forever in 1,000 golden shades. The wind moves through the tall grass like a song I've always known, calling me towards somewhere I've never really gone. The sky keeps getting wider with every mile I see, and all the roads behind me feel a little closer to me. Some dreams stay sleeping, some dreams take flight, some wait quietly. for the perfect night. Beyond the blue horizon, there's a place I've always known, somewhere past the sunset, somewhere I call home. Beyond the blue horizon, where the open skies begin. Every road keeps leading to the dreams I've carried in. The clouds drift slowly westward across the evening glow. The river shines beneath them like a ribbon far below. The years have come and gone like seasons passing by, but something keeps on pulling me toward that endless sky. The world may keep on changing, the towns may fade away, but hope still is beyond the line of every passing day. Some dreams stay sleeping, some dreams take flight, some wait quietly for the perfect night. Beyond the blue horizon, there's a place I've always known, somewhere past the sunset, somewhere I call home. Beyond the blue horizon, where the open skies begin. Every road keeps leading to the dreams I've carried in. Maybe the horizon isn't far, maybe it lives inside, in every hopeful memory, in every dream we hide. Maybe every road we travel, every star we follow through, leads us to a better version of the ones we always knew. Beyond the blue horizon, sky is turning gold, every promise of tomorrow waiting to unfold. Beyond the blue horizon, still shining bright for me, like a doorway made of light, opening endlessly. Beyond the blue horizon, I'll keep moving on. The sun goes down, sky stays wide, and the horizon waits.
Pulled over by an empty field at night, engine humming underneath the fading light. The world got quiet when the storm went down, nothing but the wind moving through this town. Ran my finger across the passenger side, drawing little circles where the dust would hide. Funny how a simple thing could take me back to every road we left behind on that map. You were laughing with your feet up on the dash, talking about forever like forever lasts. Back when every mile felt brand new, back when every song reminded me of you. The years keep rolling like tires on a highway line, but some memories don't get left behind. Dust on the window, memories in the glass, tiny little fingerprints from a life that moved too fast. Dust on the window, still shining in the light, like pieces of a story following me through the night. Dust on the window, never really fade away, no matter how far I drive or how much time has changed. Stop by that diner off the county road, same old jukebox playing songs we used to know. The waitress smiled and asked me where you been. I just nodded and looked away again. Outside the neon flickered red and blue, just like the nights I spent chasing after you. Every corner held another piece of a memory, refusing to leave. The sky was painted in a smoky gold, the kind of sunset that never gets old. I sat there longer than I planned to stay, watching yesterday drift away. The years keep rolling like shadows across the land, but some moments still fit inside my head. Dust on the window, memories in the glass, tiny little fingerprints from a life that moved too fast. Dust on the window, still shining in the light, like pieces of a story following me through the night. Dust on the window, never really fade away, no matter how far I drive or how much time has changed. Maybe that's the way it goes. Maybe that's the way love stays. Not in perfect photographs, but in ordinary days. And no roads and faded signs, and songs playing way too low. And the dust across the window, only lonely dreamers know. Dust on the window, floating in the evening glow. Every little grain of time, holding on and letting go. Dust on the window, still dancing in the sun. Some stories never leave us, even when they're done. Dust on the window, quiet as the daylight is, like an old familiar voice coming back again. Dust on the window as another night begins. I wipe away the surface, but the memory stays within. The road keeps going, the stars keep burning above, and somewhere in the silence lives the echo of our love.
Yeah. Mist across the fields, drifting slow and white, covering the meadow at the edge of night. The world feels half asleep beneath the morning sky, like every little memory refuses to say goodbye. The fence posts disappear inside the silver haze, and everything feels softer, like those forgotten days. I stand and watch the sunrise break through the quiet air, and for a moment it feels like you're still there. Some mornings carry echoes, some mornings carry light, and some bring back the feelings you thought were lost in time. Mist across the fields, floating through my mind, like pieces of another life I left somewhere behind. Mist across the fields, beneath the waking sky, holding all the little dreams that never really died. The barn beyond the meadow slowly comes in view as the fog begins to lift and the morning pushes through. The birds begin their singing, the creek begins to shine, and every path I used to know comes back to life in time. I thought the years would carry those memories away, but somehow they return with every break of day. Some mornings carry echoes, some mornings carry light, and and some bring back the feelings you thought were lost in time. Mist across the fields floating through my mind, like pieces of another life I left somewhere behind. Mist across the fields beneath the waking sky, holding all the little dreams that never really died. Maybe time is like the fog, rolling in and rolling out, never truly disappearing, only changing its route. And every memory waits somewhere in the dawn for the day you finally notice it was never gone. Mist across the field, still shining in the light, like 1,000 hidden stories waking with the sky. Mist across the field, still drifting through my soul, like a quiet country prayer, making broken pieces whole. Mist across the field, still moving slow. The fog keeps lifting, the sun keeps rising, and the fields remember.
Down the dirt lane where the tire tracks run, past the old oak tree in the setting sun. Dust hanging golden in the evening light, like little pieces of yesterday floating through the night. The fence posts lean just like they always did, holding all the stories from when we were kids. Every turn reminds me of another time, still living somewhere inside my mind. Some roads disappear when the years go by, but this one stays beneath the same sky. Down the dirt lane, back where it all began, where the fields still whisper who I am. Down the dirt lane, through the fading light, every mile brings back another summer night. Yeah. The creek beside the pasture still sings the same song, like it never noticed that the years moved on. The barn stands quiet beyond the hill, and every little memory feels alive there still. We thought forever was somewhere far away, never knowing someday we'd miss these days. Now every mile home feels more than a road, it feels like carrying an old story home. Some roads disappear when the years go by, but this one stays beneath the same sky. Down the dirt lane, back where it all began, where the fields still whisper who I am. Down the dirt lane, through the fading light, every mile brings back another summer night. Maybe home is a feeling, maybe home is a sound of gravel under tires and nobody around. Maybe home is the silence of a country evening sky, and the memories waiting when you drive by. Down the dirt lane, still calling me tonight. Oh, through the dust and the shadows, through the fading light. Down the dirt lane, back where dreams remain, waiting by the roadside. Down the dirt
down where the river bends, past the willow trees. The water moves a little slower, carried by the breeze. The sunlight lingers longer upon the evening waves, painting gold across the water at the end of summer days. I used to sit here quietly with my feet along the shore, listening to the river sing the songs I've heard before. The world felt far away, beyond the fading sky, and every worry drifted off with the current passing by. Some places hold your heart without asking why, like a river that remembers every passing time. Where the river slows and the evening softly glows, I can still hear yesterday moving through the flow. Where the river slows beneath the painted sky, all the dreams we left behind still drift gently by. The old dock stands waiting just beyond the reeds, like it knows every story the river keeps beneath. The fireflies are dancing along the waterline, tiny lights reflecting like memories in time. I thought I'd forgotten some of those summer nights, but the river brings them back every time the moonlight shines. Some places hold your heart without asking why, like a river that remembers every passing time. Where the river slows and the evening softly glows, I can still hear yesterday moving through the flow. Where the river slows beneath the painted sky, all the dreams we left behind still drift gently by. Maybe life keeps rushing like a river running fast, but somewhere in the quiet the best moments always last. Not in grand beginnings, not in grand goodbyes, but in peaceful little evenings beneath familiar skies. Water shines like gold, every ripple tells a story too beautiful to hold. Where the river slows, the years all seem to fade, and for a little while nothing changes. Where the river slows, still calling me home. The river keeps flowing, stars keep glowing, and the night moves slow.
Dust on the window, tracing old lines with my hand. The town looks different now, but I still remember when we used to drive these roads with nowhere we had to be, just chasing fading sunsets and talking endlessly. Years roll by like headlights disappearing in the rain. Some things leave forever, some things remain. Dust on the window, memories in the glass, every little fingerprint from a life that moves catch an evening light like pieces of the story I carry through the night. Radio playing softly, same song from long ago. Funny how a melody can take you where you don't wanna go. The fields beyond the highway, the sky turning gold and blue. Everything keeps changing, except the thought of you. I could wipe it all away, make the window clean again, but some marks are worth keeping, like the places that we've been. Dust on the window, floating in the fading sun. Some roads keep going forward, some memories never run. Dust on the window, quiet as the evening falls. Time may blur the picture, but I still see it all.
Wildflowers in June, grown by the roadside, colors in the evening sun, stretching far and wide. The air was warm and gentle, the sky was painted gold, and every little moment felt too beautiful to hold. We used to walk these back roads without a place to be, just chasing summer breezes and talking endlessly. The world felt open then, like a never-ending view. Hidden in those wildflowers was a little piece of you. The seasons keep turning, the years move on, but some summers stay forever, long after they're gone. Wildflowers in June, still blooming in my mind, like little pieces of yesterday the years could never hide. Wildflowers in June, beneath the fading light, carrying all the dreams we held that summer night. The old fence by the meadow still stands against the sky, and every time I see it, the memories come alive. The laughter and the silence, the fireflies and the stars, the feeling that forever wasn't really very far. Now the roads are longer and the town seems smaller too, but every summer sunset still reminds me of you. The seasons keep turning, the years move on, but some summers stay forever, long after they're gone. Wildflowers in June, still blooming in my mind, like little pieces of yesterday the years could never hide. Wildflowers in June, beneath the fading light, carrying all the dreams we held that summer night. Maybe nothing lasts forever, maybe that's alright, because some memories keep blooming every time they catch the light. Like wildflowers beside the road, returning every year. Even after all this time, they still appear. Wildflowers in June, still dancing in the breeze, like whispers from another time, moving through the trees. Wildflowers in June, still shining soft and true, and every summer evening brings me back to you. Wildflowers in June, colors fade, but the wildflowers remain.
That old gate, still hanging by one chain, leaning in the evening wind out beside the lane. The paint's cracked, the wood is worn and gray, but nobody ever fixed it after you went away. The pasture stretches quiet beyond the setting sun, and every road around here still remembers everyone. Sometimes I drive by slowly just to see if anything changed, but everything stays the same, except the names. Some doors get closed, some roads move on, but some old gates stay open long after you're gone. The gate left open, swinging in the breeze, like it's waiting for somebody who never leaves. The gate left open beneath the evening sky, holding on to yesterday as the years roll by. We used to sit out by the fence, talking after dark, watching lightning bugs appear like tiny floating sparks. The world felt bigger than the future felt wide, back when every dream we had still stood by our side. Now the fields grow taller, the barn stands alone, and every little corner here still feels like home. Some stories end, some stories stay, written in the quiet places time can't take away. The gate left open, swinging in the breeze, like it's waiting for somebody who never leaves. The gate left open beneath the evening sky, holding on to yesterday as the years roll by. Maybe nobody forgot, maybe nobody moved on, maybe some things remain even after they're gone, like an open gate in a field of green, holding every memory in between. The gate left open, still standing through the years, watching seasons come and go, through laughter and through tears. The gate left open, still calling out my name, and every time I pass it by, I never feel the same. The gate left open, still there tonight, still there tonight. The wind keeps blowing, stars keep shining, and that old gate stays open.
Moonlight on the fence, silver on the wood. Everything looks different, but somehow feels so good. The fields are softly sleeping beyond the pasture line, and the stars are scattered gently across the midnight sky. A breeze moves through the tall grass like a quiet old song, the kind that keeps on playing long after it's gone. Tonight the world feels slower than it usually does, and every little shadow feels familiar because some nights don't need words, some nights just glow like places in your heart only moonlight knows. Moonlight on the fence, shining soft and low, like all the little memories I never let go. Moonlight on the fence, under summer skies, lighting up the rose I carry deep inside. The old barn stands silent beyond the cedar trees, listening to the stories carried by the breeze. I remember sitting here watching fireflies dance, thinking life would always give another chance. The years keep moving forward like clouds across the moon. Yet somehow this old fence still takes me back too soon. Some nights don't need words, some nights just glow like places in your heart only moonlight knows. Moonlight on the fence, shining soft and low, like all the little memories I never let go. Moonlight on the fence, under summer skies, lighting up the roads I carry deep inside. Maybe time is only distance, maybe love is only light, maybe every memory waits somewhere in the night, and every old familiar place still holds a piece of me, beneath the stars, beside the fields where I used to dream. Moonlight on the fence, still shining through the years, like a quiet little lantern for all my yesterdays. Moonlight on the fence, still glowing in my mind, guiding me through every road, no matter where I find myself tonight. Moonlight on the fence, the fields asleep below, and all the things I thought I'd lost still softly glow.
See the road memories. See the trees leaning over both sides of that old road I used to drive. Windows down in the summer air, back when life didn't seem so hard. Dust rising underneath the tires, golden sunset setting fields on fire. Every turn held a memory waiting there for me. I knew every fence a mailbox, every creek and every stop sign. Funny how the smallest places stay with you for a lifetime. Some roads lead you somewhere new, some roads lead you back. See the road memories still riding next to me, like shadows in the passenger seat from another century. See the road memories running through my mind tonight, like an old song on the radio, fading but never gone, but never gone. There was a diner by the crossroads where everybody knew your name. Now the parking lot sits empty, but the feeling stays the same. We thought we'd leave forever, chasing bigger dreams somewhere. Now I trade 100 city lights for one evening back there. The stars look brighter out there than they ever do today, and every mile of that old road still knows my name. Some roads disappear, some stay forever. See the road memories still riding next to me, like shadows in the passenger seat from another century. See the road memories running through my mind tonight, like an old song on the radio, fading but never gone, but never gone. Yeah. Maybe home is not a house, maybe Maybe home is not a town. Maybe home is just a feeling you carry around. In the smell of summer rain, in an old familiar sky, in a road line with cedar trees you can never leave behind. See a road memory still shining through the dark like fireflies across the fields, like a light inside my heart. See the road memories never really fade away. They just wait beside the road until you pass their way. See the road memories calling me tonight, calling me tonight. One more mile, one more memory down Cedar Road.
Backseat window, half rolled down. Summer air drifting through this little town. Street lights fading one by one as we follow the highway into the setting sun. I was watching shadows race across the fields, listening to the radio and the way the silence feels. The road kept rolling farther than I could see, and the stars were waiting just beyond the trees. Some nights stay with you long after they're gone, like an old melody you still hum along. Stars from the backseat shining through the glass, tiny pieces of forever floating through the past. Stars from the backseat guiding me tonight, like the dreams I used to carry beneath those summer skies. Dad was driving slowly, Mama sang along. The radio kept playing every small town song. The world felt endless, the future felt bright. Everything seemed possible on those warm July nights. Now the road is different and the years have gone by, but I still remember those stars in the sky. Some nights stay with you long after they're gone, like an old melody you still hum along. Stars from the backseat shining through the glass, tiny pieces of forever floating through the past. Stars from the backseat guiding me tonight, like the dreams I used to carry beneath those summer skies. Maybe growing older means learning how to see that the smallest moments become our memories. Not the big celebrations, not the grand designs, just stars through a car window on a quiet summer night. Stars from the backseat still shining in my mind, like little lights of yesterday frozen in time. Stars from the backseat still leading me home. No matter where this road may go, I'm never alone. The road keeps moving, the stars keep glowing, and that old backseat lives on. where the creek bends through the trees. Summer shadows on the water, dancing with the evening breeze. I remember running barefoot through the grass and muddy ground, back when every little moment felt too big to write down. The sky would turn to purple as the daylight slipped away, and we stay a little longer just to end another day. The water keeps moving, but somehow it stays the same, just like the memories still calling my name. Creep behind the phone, still running through my mind like a song I've always known but forgot somewhere in time. Creep behind the phone, underneath the summer sky, holding all the little dreams we were too young to recognize. The old rope hanging from the oak tree still sways above the shore, though nobody comes around here like they used to anymore. The fields are growing quiet, the town sleeps early now, but every stone beside that creek still remembers how we believed the world was waiting just beyond the county line, never knowing we'd be missing these simple days in time. The water keeps moving, but somehow it stays the same, just like the memories still calling my name. Creep behind the phone, still running through my mind like a song I've always known but forgot somewhere in time. Creep behind the phone, underneath the summer sky, holding all the little dreams we were too young to recognize. Maybe happiness was simple, maybe it was always there in the sound of running water and the cool night air. Maybe all the things we chase lead us back someday to a quiet little creek where our hearts still stay.